If anybody ever goes from here through Cullercoats, you're along the seafront, when you get to the sort of the main junction where St John Street comes down, and there's those little row of shops and cafes and the Cullercoats Crescent Club on the front, on your right. Just past them, over the road, there's a little old garage called Rocket. Yeah? And they're canny lads, they'd repair my car there and stuff. But that was their house, as the title suggests, where they kept the Rocket for the lifeboats. So the lifeboatmen were part of the community, just like they are now. But back then, the lifeboat wasn't one of those flash orange things that they use now. It was a rowing boat, albeit quite a big rowing boat, but just a rowing boat. Imagine one of those things in the middle of a storm. I mean, hardy though they were, these guys, sometimes they would say, the seas are too bad, we can't go out to rescue because we'll get overturned and killed. So what would happen is in the garage they kept a rocket, believe it or not. So I've seen it, they've got one up the TVLB up in the time out there, about this long, made of wood, with like an arrow head on the end of it. That was the firing end, and it was hollow in the middle, and it would get filled with, I'm presuming, gunpowder, some projectile anyway, and it would have a rope attached to the back. So in really bad seas, they would spy where the people were in trouble, light the bloody fuse and fire this thing at them. And if they were too far away, they'd haul it back in, refill it, and do it again until it went near one of the crew who could hang on to it, and they'd haul them in. I think that's just genius, really, isn't it? So I thought about, and of course Rocket Brigade is one of their ills, so I couldn't resist the history of that. So this is like a little love letter from the guys who would fire the rocket. Here's a fire-tailed rocket, a life raft aimed with best calculations, packed with craft and endeavour for passage into safe havens. Here's a message of love, with a meteor's trail, soaring across the sky, a sting of hope in its tail. Here's a hand from dry land, a love letter from a friend that says, yeah, I see you, we can make right and mend. Here's a drink to you then, me jolly Jack Tar. We'll bring you in safe, and we'll see you in the bar.